Bonjour à tous. Nous sommes très heureux de dévoiler aujourd'hui la signature de notre joueur en vue de notre première saison en MLS. Grâce à l'arrivée de la MLS à Montréal, on vous annonce aujourd'hui le retour à Montréal et au Québec d'un des meilleurs joueurs québécois de l'histoire. Après des acquisitions importantes comme Nelson Rivas, Donovan Ricketts et David Arnaud, ce joueur sera un autre morceau important dans la construction de notre équipe. Après avoir amorcé sa carrière avec le club et effectué un retour après avoir acquis 10 ans d'expérience en Europe, nous savons qu'il portera le maillot avec fierté et honneur et qu'il aura une excellente influence sur les autres joueurs du club. C'est un Montréalais auquel les supporters, les médias et nos partenaires pourront s'identifier. Mais l'élément le plus important, ce sont ses qualités en tant que joueur. J'invite d'ailleurs Jesse à vous dire quelques mots sur sa carrière et ses qualités.
Bonjour tout le monde. Yeah, so we've been in talks with this person for some time now. I actually went over to Denmark to have coffee with him and watch him play, get to know him a little bit. You know, I think soccer-wise, his years of experience of playing in Europe will provide us with a lot of savvy and intelligence and tactical awareness on the field. He's a sharp passer. He's smart. He's competitive. You know, but he's also a very good man, and we think he's going to be a very strong leader for this club moving forward. He's played in Norway, Germany, Denmark. He's been there for almost 10 years. And when you talk to him, you can see that he's learned a lot, and he's grown up a ton playing over there. It makes footballers smarter, more intelligent, but it makes them a little tougher. And you can see that comes through in who he is. You know, he's in with the Canadian national team now, and I think he will continue to be. We're really excited to have him here. You know, and in the end, I think he's a very important piece for us, mostly just soccer-wise. Okay, I know what he'll mean to the people of Quebec and to the people of Montreal, but soccer-wise, that's the important part. Is he's a really good piece to help us moving forward. L'Impact de Montréal est fier d'annoncer aujourd'hui la signature du milieu de terrain québécois, le numéro 8, Patrice Bernier.
Bonjour tout le monde, bon matin. Bon, fait un peu spécial parce que maintenant j'ai l'opportunité de parler français plus régulièrement. Mais je voudrais juste dire, je suis très content d'être faire partie de l'Impact de Montréal et aussi d'être de retour à la maison, à Montréal. Ça me donne une chance de faire partie d'un beau projet qui commence, ça va être très dur. Il va y avoir beaucoup de travail à faire, mais c'est ce qui est motivant, puis c'est ça le challenge que je suis venu chercher en venant à Montréal, parce que à 32 ans, tu regardes ce que tu as fait, puis après, tu regardes où ce que tu veux aller, puis ça, tu veux voir c'est quoi qui va te motiver, puis te donner un boost de plus, puis bon, le facteur que c'est une nouvelle franchise, mais c'est Montréal, puis ça arrive dans la MLS, qui est le plus haut niveau qu'il y a présentement en Amérique du Nord. Fait que ça me permet de revenir où ce que j'ai commencé. Et puis en même temps, je remercie l'organisation de l'Impact. Ça a été de longs efforts entre les deux parties, mais c'est finalement conclu. Puis en même temps, je remercie Jesse Marsh parce qu'il a quand même il a fait les démarches, puis il est venu jusqu'au Danemark, qui a, disons, mis un peu plus, m'a mis un peu plus le pas vers revenir à la maison. Donc ça, j'apprécie. C'est quelque chose que j'ai toujours apprécié. Puis en même temps, il m'a parlé un peu de son plan, qui fait que c'est très important parce que c'est lui l'entraîneur aussi. Donc c'est important de voir, de savoir le point de vue technique. Parce que quand tu reviens, moi je reviens pour le terrain. Le reste, c'est un bonus. C'est le facteur que je viens de Montréal. In English shortly. So I'm really happy to be back in Montreal with the Montreal Impact organization. It's nice to come here and play. It's home, so it's an extra bonus. The factor of when you're 32, you look at where you've been and where you want to go, and this was an exciting project and it's an exciting year that's going to come in 2012, and I'm at the right age, and also I'm feeling physically very good to come in and to contribute and to help this club and this team succeed from the first minute to hopefully the first steps for the future also. And I'm just really proud to be back, and also I got to thank the organization because it's been a long back and forth between myself and the club to get to an agreement. And also I have to thank Jesse Marsh because he took the step to come all the way to Denmark, and we had a chat, and it gave me a glimpse, or actually the chance to really say, okay, I could put one step through the door of maybe coming back home. So I have to thank him and the organization for that. And now I'm back home, and the rest is really on the pitch. That's really going to be where I'm going to be able to talk. Because the rest talking, I'll probably have to deal with the media in French mostly a lot. But for me, first and foremost, is the field will be doing the talking for me, and then the rest is just bonus. Oui, je réalise parce que, bon, présentement, je suis, on va dire, le seul produit local. Fait que, en espérant qu'il y en aura plus, mais là, ça, c'est... On peut rêver, mais aussi, il faut être réaliste, qu'on n'est pas beaucoup non plus de joueurs professionnels locaux. Donc, ça ne fait pas quelque chose que tu peux juste aller dire qu'on va tous les mettre dans l'équipe. Mais je sais que j'ai un rôle à jouer là-dessus. Et puis, tout à fait, ben moi, je sais que j'ai un certain sens de responsabilité puis de représentation du soccer québécois. Et puis, mais je sais, pour moi, c'est le terrain qui va parler pour moi. C'est juste que je sais que sur mes épaules, il y a d'autres choses qui arrivent. Puis, mais c'est pas, je viens pas avec sachant que ça me met plus de pression. Moi, c'est le terrain qui va parler pour moi. Puis le reste, comme je l'ai dit, c'est juste du bonus. Puis je suis content de pouvoir être là, puis d'être, si c'est le premier local, puis en espérant qu'il y en aura d'autres dans le futur. Mais d'être le premier, c'est déjà bien. Puis on va commencer avec ça. Il y a beaucoup de choses qui vont dans la direction, puis il y a aussi, il faut avoir un équilibre. C'est pas juste parce que je viens de Montréal qu'il fallait que je vienne revenir à Montréal ou que n'importe quel autre Montréalais doit revenir. Il y a un équilibre de qu'est-ce que l'entraîneur va faire comme équipe, qu'est-ce que l'organisation va être reconnue. Donc, il y a une couple de mois, oui, tu as un bout de toi qui veut rêver, mais il faut que tu sois réaliste en tant que sportif, que tu vas où ce que la demande est, et non pas parce que tu as une étiquette qui dit que tu es joueur québécois que tu dois revenir chez toi. Mais le fait, je suis là, on commence de ça, puis après ça, mais des deux côtés, ça a été du travail, puis maintenant, c'est conclu, et après ça, c'est le terrain. It's different. Europe is much more tactical, strategic kind of game, wherein, and I was here also when I was in the A-League back then. North America is more north and south, where we want to be entertained, we want to have goal chances, and so the style of play here is a little bit more open, a little bit more going forward, which I like in some way, and the European style is more about balance and finding the right time to attack, which is two different ways. I can say that the MLS, from what I've seen in the past, has improved. There's a lot more European players coming over, and of course there's high-profile players that have come that add to that, but it's going to be a different league, and it's a different challenge, which is one of the reasons why I came, because it's not something, even I knew it before playing in the A-League, but my ADN has been changed being in Europe for the last almost decade. So I'm going to be accustomed to it, but it's a challenge, and I'll be ready for it.
I don't think we had to get a local hero. With Patrice, in the end, like Jesse said, like Patrice said, the important thing is what he would bring to the table. And for us as a club as well, we would never pressure Jesse as well to say we need a local player. Of course, we have to look at what's available. And with Patrice, with the discussions we've had, and like Patrice said, in the end, he's a soccer player. And whether it be Montreal or somewhere else, it needs to make sense. And for him, it made sense. It made sense for us as well. Like Jesse said, in the last 10 years, Patrice has gained a lot of overseas experience. Of course, it's going to maybe take a little bit of time to adapt to the MLS style, but I think Patrice is a very different player than 10 years ago. At his age, with the experience he's gained, when we think about the position he'll be playing, It's important. It's important that we bring stability. It's important that we bring savvy and experience. Then all the other stuff is bonus. For him to be a local player, those are the things that, we made sure saying that we know that he's going to wear the jersey with pride. The will to win every day and to fight will be there. We don't question that. And like I said, it'll be nice, and then it's up to him to manage the pressures of being a local player. There's no extra pressures put on by the club saying that, he needs to perform. He needs to perform like everyone else to make the team successful.
Yeah, to be fair, he winds up being a big guy on the radar because he's from here. So, but I knew of him before I took this job. Him and I have spoken a lot about what the games are like in Denmark. That I know that league. I know the kind of games he's been in. And you can see just his intelligence and his sharpness in the game, that he's a guy in the middle of the field that makes everyone better. We need that, and I think for him now, it's just now wherever he's talked about this new challenge. So going from Norway to Germany, it's a challenge because the league's a little different. Germany to Denmark, it's a little different. Now he's coming back here into MLS, and like he's spoken, it's different. But I think there are little adjustments that he can make pretty easily, and he's going to provide our team with a lot. And, he's a guy, we've talked about this. We played the same position. I played the same position as he plays. There's certain things that I've talked to him about that position and what's it all about. He's got a lot. He's already equipped with so many of the tools in that spot to be a good player. But I've also said to him, I know I can make you better. So, we're going to push each other, but I'm going to push him to get better every day so that he can, continue his career in the right way and establish himself here as a great player in this league. I mean, I would talk about just soccer-wise. I think he's a very smart player. He tactically understands the game very well. He's a good passer. He's mobile. He's competitive. So that's a pretty simple way of putting it. But I think he's going to help us both without the ball in terms of his communication, his understanding of how the game works. And I think he's going to help us with the ball because he's very sharp with his feet. He's very clean. His ideas are sharp. He's efficient. And so now it's just going to be adjusting a little bit to the things that I want and the things that the league demands. But I think those are simple adjustments for him, and I expect him to be a big contributor.